Hey guys, this is Anvesh, and today we are going to talk about the cat-sized gemstone, which is the gemstone of Ketu. Well, first let me tell you about Ketu. What Ketu is? Well, Ketu is the southern node of the moon. It is one of the nine planets. It is considered to be a nine planet because it is a shadow planet, and its origin comes from the mythological text where it is explained that it is the severed body of Rahu. Well, Rahu is the head and the body is Ketu. So Ketu is a demon which has no head, just body. So what happens, that the nature of Ketu is that it gives extreme things because it doesn't know where to stop, because it's keep moving. So it doesn't know where to stop. It doesn't have its own psyche. It doesn't have its own mind. So that's why it is one of the planet which can give you extreme results regarding some things, right? If you are a very spiritual person, or if you are kind of a saint, or if you are a very wealthy person, it is all because of Ketu, because Ketu gives extreme results because it is just a body without any head and it doesn't know where to stop. So that's why Ketu becomes a very important planet astrology, because it can give you extreme results. Well, let me tell you about Ketu. It gives unexpected results, right? So well, we can consider the results of things that are not expected to us, right? Because Ketu is just the body and it doesn't know when to stop, where to stop. It doesn't have its own psyche, it doesn't have its own mind, so it just keeps going and give you unexpected results, right? So this is what the effects of Ketu are, because it is a demon and it is the severed body of a demon. So it doesn't know when to stop. It doesn't know where to stop itself. It is just moving continuously, and it doesn't have its own mind, it doesn't have its own psyche, so it gives extreme results. It is the southern node of moon, and it is a very important shadow planet in astrology. So the results of Ketu is expected to be, because it is the shadow of Mars, so its result also constitutes some effects of Mars. So we can say it as a fiery planet. It has a fighter nature, right? So it represents the maternal grandfathers, right? We have paternal grandfathers, which is denoted by Rahu, and then we have maternal grandfathers, that is denoted by Ketu. It can give you detachment, it can give you ill health, it can give you, many diseases is given by Ketu, because it just doesn't know when to stop. It just gives extreme results. So it can give you a lot of illnesses, a lot of diseases. It gives extreme results, right? So if you are doing extreme things, you have the power to do extreme things. You want to make a lot of wealth, you want to be on the top of your field, you want extreme things, that is given by Ketu. Ketu is the controller of salvation, because it gives you spirituality in a very fast pace. It gives you spirituality in a huge way, in a huge sense, so that power is given by Ketu. And because of Ketu's nature of taking things to the extreme, it gives you spirituality and take it to the extreme. So the extreme of spirituality is going to be the salvation. So Ketu gives salvation, Ketu gives a lot of spirituality. It gives you detachment from things. If you are, Ketu is well placed in your horoscope, and Ketu is giving its effect to you, it is going to give you extreme results. So what happens if it is giving you spirituality? It's going to give you so much spirituality that you are going to go to salvation, you are going to go to extreme of that length, right? So Ketu is the planet which can give you negative thoughts. If you are having negative thoughts, that can be given by Ketu. Ketu represents detachment, so you will be detached from everything that is present in this world, right? So that is what the effects of Ketu are. Ketu can give you evil thoughts. If you are having evil thoughts, and if Ketu is negatively placed in your horoscope, it can affect you a lot. It can give you evil thoughts. So Ketu is also the ruler of, bad things, serial killers, people who have a lot of negative thinking, that is given by Ketu. So Ketu is one of the very evil planets in astrology. It is considered, well, its effect is also very good because it gives spirituality and salvation. But if it is negatively placed and it is, giving you harm, then it is going to give you a lot of evil thoughts. So that evil thoughts is controlled by Ketu. So let me explain you from the chart, guys. So what happens is, let us consider that Ketu is sitting in the first house. So let me just make this. Okay, let us consider that Ketu is sitting in the first house. So the first house Ketu has three aspects. It's going to aspect its fifth house, it is going to expect its seventh house, it is going to expect its ninth house. So Ketu can control over four houses in a chart, like this first house where it's sitting on, and its three aspects is going to control four houses in a chart. Well, what happens if sun or moon comes together with Ketu? If moon comes together with Ketu, it is known as an eclipse. It is known as an eclipse yoga. It is the lunar eclipse. And if sun comes to the near Ketu, it becomes a solar eclipse. So the eclipses is controlled by Rahu and Ketu. So that is why Ketu is very important, because it can eclipse both sun and moon. So it has a lot of power in your horoscope, and it can give you a lot of evil results if it is negatively placed in your chart. If it is positively placed in your chart, let us consider the Ketu sitting in the first house and it's very positively placed in your chart. So it is going to give you a lot of spirituality. It is going to give you detachment, right? So that is the effect of Ketu. So that is the effect of Ketu, guys. So the gemstone of Ketu is cat's eye. Well, it is considered to be a very important gemstone in astrology, but a lot of people don't wear it. It looks beautiful and everything, but people do not wear it. The reason is that it gives a lot of detachment from things. You will not be fond of materialistic things. You will just want to stay away, stay in a quiet place, focus on yourself, be spiritual, and attain salvation. So that's why this stone is not very popular in modern world. So this is the effect of what the cat's eye stone do, but it has also some of the positive effects that I'm going to tell you. First of all, it is going to give you a lot of spirituality. Well, the spirituality is kind of controlled by Jupiter and also by Ketu, but Jupiter is kind of religious things. Well, religious deeds that you do, religious things that you do, a religious organization, that is all controlled by Jupiter. But the true spirituality, the salvation, the energy of being a spiritual person comes from Ketu. So Ketu can give you a lot of spirituality. A lot of spirituality is given by Ketu. Ketu can give you happiness, because Ketu is the planet. Ketu is the planet that gives a lot of ill effects to the person. So wearing a cat's eye can help you gain happiness in your life. You will gain a lot of happiness in your life if you wear the gemstone of Ketu, which is the cat's eye. So cat's eye can give you a lot of happiness. It is going to give you a lot of spirituality. Ketu's gemstone cat's eye is going to detach you from the world. The rope that ties you, the materialistic things that ties you to the world, the cat's eye is going to completely cut that off. It is going to make you spiritual. It is going to make you more focused on yourself. So it is going to detach you from everything. So it gives a lot of detachment from the materialistic world. The gemstone of Ketu, cat's eye, can remove all the negativity which is around you. So the one of the effects of cat's eye is that it can control hauntings, right? If you are feeling a lot of negativity around you, if you are feeling a lot of negative energy around you, and if you are being haunted by something, it can help you overcome that, because it's going to change the negative that is around you into positive. So cat's eye gemstone becomes a very important gemstone for those people who are suffering from hauntings, who are suffering from evil things. So it is going to protect you from all that negativity. Well, one of the effects of Ketu is that it can give you a lot of ill health. It can give you a lot of health problems. So wearing a Ketu's gemstone cat's eye is going to help you relieve all of it. It can give you a very good health, a very good well-being. So that is one of the effects of Ketu, the cat's eye stone. The effect of Ketu can make you a poor person. It can diminish all the wealth that you have. So wearing a cat's eye stone can help you replenish your wealth in a good way. It can replenish your wealth in a vast way, because Ketu is a planet which doesn't know where to go, when to stop. So it is going to give you extreme results. And if you are wearing a cat's eye stone, it is going to give you extreme wealth. That is going to happen, but still you are going to be detached from the world. Your influence in worldly things, your fondness in having things around you is going to diminish at all, and you are going to be a very spiritual, very salvation person. You will gain nirvana. That is the effect of Ketu, the effect of cat's eye. So for complete well-being of your life, if Ketu is controlling your any everything. If it is in your first house, it is controlling everything in your life, so it is going to give you a lot of negative effects. So wearing a cat's eye stone can give you complete well-being in life. So that is one of the effects of cat's eye, but it is not a very popular gemstone because it can give you a lot of detachment, and people do not like that. So this was the effect of cat's eye, and I hope you like this, guys. So I am on Fiverr. I can get your horoscope checked by me. Okay, you can get your horoscope checked by me, and I can do it. I am on Fiverr. So my link is in the pinned comment and in the description, so you can hit me up there, guys, and I hope you like this.